have there been cases where you've seen talent like people not achieve what they're destined to achieve because of lifestyle choices?
Yeah, 100%, and not necessarily. I've seen it personally for sure.
Yeah.
Players across football, rugby, maybe even Olympic sports, who had the intangibles and the tangibles to get to the top, but they were missing that drive, that extra bit that takes you from good to great.
Yeah.
There are more examples of people that I don't know personally. Someone like a Ravel Morrison, for example, to take it back to. I don't know him, and I know there's been a lot of talk about X and Y. And one thing that I've learned since being in the sports business, not necessarily in the public eye, but having enough eyes on me to know how you move isn't always the whole picture. Or let me rephrase that. What people see and hear isn't always the full picture. So I'm not going to talk about Ravel like I know him.
Yeah.
But what I will say is I've spoken to a lot of people close to him or who knew him, and he had all the talent in the world, but for whatever reason was missing that je ne sais quoi that you can't put your finger on. The same is true for, I guess, Nile Ranger as well, who by his own admission had it all, right? He was playing for Newcastle at one point in the Prem, doing his thing, and you can never doubt his talent because you don't get to the it's only a few players slip through the cracks where you're looking at the game and thinking, how's this guy even got
Who
to
did
this?
you know?
Yeah, who did you know? Apart from that, you can see, okay, he's technically sound or he's got X or got Y. So those two examples spring to mind initially. I don't know those guys personally, but I'd like to think that they're paying it forward to the next generation so that the guys coming up now, academies, are saying, yo, listen, don't worry about the bright lights just yet. That's going to come. Because I've seen that 100 times. I've seen young guys, I'll get more DMs from players asking to be verified than saying to me, yo, can you find me a sprint coach or a nutritionist or an X or a Y?
Wow.
And that, for me, is a red flag straight away.
Wow.
If you're more focused on how people see you as opposed to what you're putting into your career, I can't run with that. Yeah, 100%. So to answer your question, yes, I've seen it, but it's now about trying to guide people to make sure they don't make those mistakes as well.
Wow.